When Chuck Joseph was a kid, working in the family-owned grocery store on the north side of Houston, all he ever wanted to be was the afternoon jock on KILT. This is Leslie T. Travis. Chuck's dream would eventually come true, but in a rather roundabout way. After serving his country and honing his skills on Armed Forces radio, he returned to Houston and more than one mentor who realized his talents and gave him some sound direction. They were his heroes, and many of them he would eventually work with, like Arch Yancey and Paul Berlin at KNUZ. Then, taking a big leap of faith that those little FM stations just might be the next big thing, KRLY and KFMK both had big success, with Chuck Joseph behind the big mic. After a new understanding of God, Chuck focused his career on Christian radio, and while the format is a dominant force in most major markets today, the station Chuck programmed was one of the very first of its kind. But he always kept hope alive that KILT would come calling, and they did. First as a weekender, then as a jock on their FM side, and finally, Chuck finished up his days in radio where he had wanted to be since he was a kid, on the big 610 in Afternoon Drive. Over the years, he met hundreds of celebrities, shook thousands of fans' hands, and with the exception of the time he spent overseas in the service, he has remained the North Side boy from Houston. He's taken the time to travel up I-45 for his rightfully earned spot in our organization today, Chuck Joseph, a 2013 inductee in the Texas Radio Hall of Fame.